On 10th of August 2024, last year, I took part in my first ever Backyard Ultra race, where you have to run a 6.7 kilometer loop every hour until you cannot run anymore. There is only one winner, that is whoever runs the most loops, whoever is that one last man standing. The event is called Heavy Metal Ultra, which takes place just a few kilometers outside Tallinn. 15 loops, which equals to 100 kilometers, was my goal for that race. Up until that point, the furthest I ran was 80 kilometers, so having that 100 kilometer goal seemed like the next obvious and realistic step forward. After finishing just 10 loops, I sat down, never to rise up from my chair, to start loop 11. It was time to collect my DNF, learn all the lessons I gathered from those 10 loops, and accept the realization that I simply need to train harder. Even though 67 kilometers might seem like a good distance, I was disappointed because I knew I can do much better. It's been 8 months and it's time to run it back, and this time in a beautiful north of Poland.
How are the legs feeling?
Warmed up.
Warmed up?
Yeah. Perfect.
By the time I considered doing the Backyard Ultra Warmia, it was already sold out. Still, I knew people sometimes drop out, so I reached out to the organizer and asked to be notified if a spot opened up. After a month, I got the message and I was in. This time, I was coming in with a completely different approach.
Marius just started his 4th lap actually, and he just did 3 laps, had a little soup. It's a very interesting race, I must say, because you only have a limited amount of time to run the 6.7 kilometers, but also only to rest for maybe 10 minutes or so, and then you need to start at the bell of each hour, and if you're not there, you're basically disqualified. So you really have to be on it. It's a tough race. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen throughout this next 24 hours. Marius is willing to go the whole 24 hours. That's his goal. And as the organizer of the event, Jonas, he said that only 4% of Backyard Ultra runners manage to go 24 hours. And 24 hours is 100 miles. It's 24 loops. I don't really mind whether he does it or not, to be honest. But I'm willing to support and give my best. So I'm just in this forest, taking a walk, a little stroll, and seeing what this trail is like. It's actually a very beautiful trail. There's a bit of sand here, so I wonder if that's comfortable after 10 or 15 laps, but it looks like a pretty clean, not so technical trail. Beautiful day also here in Poland. I think maybe 12 or 13 degrees Celsius. The morning was a bit chilly, but now it's really, really nice.
Pardon me. Mimo, że pięknie wyglądam, ale... After my first Backyard Ultra 8 months ago, I knew I had to change my strategy. Back then, I ran way too fast, hoping to earn extra rest between loops. Sounds good in theory, but in practice, it all falls apart fast. At least for me.
Marius is in the game.
Every race teaches you something. This one was no exception. I had picked up a new pair of shoes just the day before, and I was excited to try them after a few hours of running. But the moment I slipped my foot in, I knew right away they were too small. My feet had already swollen more than I wanted to admit. That left me with just one usable pair, and even those were starting to feel a size too tight.
Mariau, susimatysim kitoj pusėje, gerai? Raktai po ratu.
The sun was setting, and with each loop the air turned colder. I had already passed 10 loops and I was looking forward to my first real test, running through the night. I still had 24 loops in my mind as the goal, but doubt was slowly creeping in. I'm not even halfway, I thought to myself. My legs felt heavy, and I kept wondering, why does this always feel harder than it seems? Still, one win. My tight hamstrings were holding up much better than I expected.
There's always comes a time in a race when you ask why you are here. It's a simple question, but you can't answer it. You start to doubt everything you believe about yourself. You feel like you don't belong. You're not good enough. You don't belong. You need much more work. And then, why you even thought you can run so much, you know, like Next lap I will cross 80 kilometers, and 80 is the furthest I ran.
This was where the race truly began for me. I had reached the halfway point, but the idea of doing another 12 loops felt overwhelming. So I focused in, 1 kilometer at a time, 1 loop at a time. Around me, runners were still pushing, battling their own demons, their own pain, and still choosing to go out for another loop. It inspired me. It's easy until it's not, I thought to myself.
12 more to go. I think I'm not gonna say anything from the from now on.
Właśnie tak to się robi, 2 razy. 2 razy. Pyskowo dział gospodarczy. Piękny debiut, Patrycja Jonas. Patrzaj, Jonas, szybko. Nie mogę, proszę.
Varom greitai pasilsėti 5 minutės ir vėl varom. Laikas tirpsta, tirpsta, tirpsta. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, kaip šilta. Kiaušiai trinas į lėškas, palauk. Jo, bet trusikas kažkaip čia eksperimentuoju su tais trusikais. Tai...
Abiesias trusikas?
Nežinau, reikia rasti. Pastipiau važiavimą, žinai, kad... Oi! I need to drink and I need to have a snack.
Yes, you need to drink, man.
I think I can do 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah. And then we will re-evaluate. 2 more, I can do 2 more, so...
Yeah, stay with that one, stay present, and
I run too fast. I feel it's easier for me to run faster than slower. Although I know I need to slow down, I enjoy running faster. I feel it's easier. But on the other hand, for this type of race, you need to slow down. Of course, there's the competitive side, you know. You go along in the groups and you kind of stick together. And you just kind of, you flow through the course, try to keep the group. I know it's not necessarily a good thing, but that's the situation. Learning a lot. Every single race is a huge learning curve. Every single one. It's interesting, my shoulders hurt so bad. Well, actually everything hurts.
After loop 17, things went from bad to worse, fast. I was descending a slight downhill when my foot caught on something and I fell. Not the first time, but this time was different. As I hit the ground, I heard a thunderous crack. It echoed through my body. something wasn't right. I stood up, checked my watch. 115 kilometers. I was beat up, and now I had to keep going.
I just fell really hard, and as I fell, I heard my shoulder crack. I don't feel any pain right now. Actually, it's the opposite. My pain disappeared. Probably the adrenaline filled the body.
I knew nothing was broken, nothing dislocated.
Thank you for the soup.
But I also knew I didn't have much left in the tank. Maybe just a few more.
I can do 2 more. I can do 1, and then I think I can do 1 more, hopefully. Going from 10 loops to 20, it's a pretty good improvement. I was hoping for 24 hours, but hey, it's something to look forward to, I guess, right? Oh, this is good.
Now it's gonna be 19th.
Yeah.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone. Pouring rain, oh, to hear that train. There she comes. Won't you get on? Won't you get on?
Brawo! Super robota. Brawo!
I have like 10 minutes to get some food, and 1 more.
Like the breeze, won't you roll? Take a sip, I'ma pack my grip. 1 more trip, and I'ma move on.
Teraz 20 będzie. 3, 2, 1.
You can take your number from law 46.
Katarzyna, żona. Brawo. W Polsce, brawo. Brawo Przemysław. Szczególnie, że tutaj robi świetnie. Gratulacje.
Go. Dziękuję.
Dziękuję bardzo.